Hi, everybody. This is Norm Duvet, and I am the Vice President of Marketing here at Copa Health. Yes, Copa Health, the greatest company on earth. It has got such a great culture. And one of the reasons it has such a great culture is because of our People First department. And the head of our People First department, Rita Martinez, who is our Chief People First Officer, is joining us along with Jen Jonas today. But Rita, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm excited for 2022, and I'm hoping that everyone joins in the celebration, and everything that we've accomplished is also very exciting for me.
Yeah, I am excited for 2022. Also, I was saying, I think either in a recording or in a meeting the other day, when I was a child, 2022 sounded like a science fiction year, just years off. But now with everything that's gone with COVID, it does seem like a science fiction year. Hey, we've also got Jen Jonas with us today. She is the Director of People and Culture here at Copa Health. Jen, how are you doing?
Great, Norm. Thanks for asking, and thanks for having me on today. Like Rita, I'm really excited for 2022 and all the exciting things we're going to do this year.
Well, I am glad that you both are in sync when it comes to that, because I want all of us to be in sync when I'm talking about our attitudes towards the upcoming year. So, Jen, I want to start out with you. I know that the survey for how we're doing is out for all the staff right now. I know I filled it out, and a lot of other people filled it out. But why is it important that people take an opportunity to take what it took me 5 minutes or 10 minutes? Why is it important for people to take part in the survey?
Yeah, so the employee satisfaction survey, we launched it a couple of weeks before the end of 2021. So it is officially our 2021 employee satisfaction survey. And I'm so glad you asked that question. It's important that people promote our culture of feedback by sharing their feedback with us. As you know, one of our strategic goals is to become an employer of choice. And in order to do that, we need to hear from our people, from our employees, about what motivates them, what drives them, what creates a barrier to them having their best quality of work life possible. So it's really important that we hear this feedback from every single person in the company. As of today, we have 434 responses. So that puts us at about 42% of our employees. It's a big improvement from our turnout last year, but our goal is 80%. So as you can see, we have a little bit of ways to go, and I'm hoping that after watching this today, our employees will be motivated to make their voices heard.
That's fantastic. That many people, but you're right. We need to get a greater turnout at this year's election. This year's survey. It sounded like an election, but it's not that. I think I mentioned this, and Rita, who's on with us, has probably heard this as many times as anybody, but I always worry about the quiet people, and this is an opportunity for the quiet people to let their feelings be known. And because I am lucky enough to be part of the executive leadership team here at COPA, I can see how those opinions, how your thoughts, how your questions and aspirations for the future are affected by the executive leadership team, and how it really makes a difference with what we try to do.
Yeah, this survey really is our attempt and this initiative to unlock staff engagement. That's what it does. And so while we have other initiatives that do the same thing, this annual staff satisfaction survey is staff opportunity to really let us know what they think. I feel it's important for staff to understand that, in 2019 and in 2020, we sent out a staff satisfaction survey. And in 2021, there were several things that we made decisions on that were as a direct result of those staff satisfaction. We had salary adjustments for entry-level positions this year. We made adjustments to our benefit package. We also want people to know that on a regular, they have opportunity to express and share, their ideas, concerns, suggestions. We have this robust exit interview process. We want to know why people stay here, and we want to know why people leave. And so before they leave, we try to catch them before they leave by conducting stay interviews at, I believe it's the 45, 65 day into their employment. We do I believe, a 6-month, and then we do a 2-year. So we really want to know what keeps people here. And so we do this throughout the year, but this annual satisfaction survey goes into a deeper opportunity around benefits, around communication, around what works for them. Do they have the tools that they need? We want to hear from people.
So Rita, I know it's admirable that you try to catch people before they leave. But I want to tell you, I've been around Copa Health for a long time now, and I realize that a lot of people who leave, they go out there and they try the water somewhere else. They come back and they find it better here. So maybe we get them on the way back in too, and find out, what brought them back.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I think that's fantastic.
Right. And I think that, one of the other things that we have planned for 2022 is what we're referring to as an offboarding program, so that we want to keep people's information, in a database somewhere, so that we continue to send them our newsletters, even though they don't work for us anymore. We want to keep them engaged and stay connected with them, so that if they ever do have an opportunity to come back, that we would welcome them back with open arms.
Yeah, I think that speaks directly to the culture here at Copa Health. And we are not just Copa for the people that we serve, our members, and we're not just Copa for the employees that we have here or the employees' family. We're Copa for everybody who comes in contact with us. So, Jen, I want to ask you, what do people have to do to go out and find the employee survey? How can they get to the survey so that they can take it?
Great question. So we've got it in a couple of places currently. I've sent it out via email, but we've also got it on Kronos as a pop-up and on Relias as an announcement. We had it on CopaNet as a banner that would pop up whenever anybody visited that, but with all these different locations, there's a lot of choices. In the end, if anybody would like to reach out directly to the People First team, we can also do a one-on-one, which is the option some people select for other types of surveys. So there's lots of different ways that people can complete it or access this survey, depending on their level of comfort. Speaking to that, I want to assure everyone that it is a completely anonymous survey. We do ask demographic questions at the end, but they're not used to identify people so much as to identify the areas of need. And of course, everything is skippable. You just scroll right past the question that you don't want to answer. So if you don't want to disclose what site you're at, that's okay. You can skip it. We'd rather get 40 responses out of you for the other questions and 5 skip questions than nothing at all. So it really is anonymous. We're not using it to identify anybody. There won't be any retaliation. And you got me on record saying that, as well as 2 of our executive team members. So it's pretty safe.
I know it's anonymous because when Jen and I were talking earlier, I said, well, I took it. And she's like, well, there's no way I would know that. And so it was great. It was great to know. I know that we're given a little bit of an incentive for people to, take the survey in the form of a raffle, is it? Yeah.
So we have an online raffle set up, and thank you to the 160 people who have told me that they did it. Like I said, I can't tell when people have completed the survey. It's set to anonymous. There's IP addresses, but we're not going that far into looking into those. So I have depended on people emailing me in the old-fashioned way. I took it. I have a online raffle that I plug the name into, and to date, I have 160 names in there. So
I got an idea, Jen. I got an idea. Because I know that you're probably going to have more drawings later, but how would you like to draw some people right now?
I would love that. That's a great idea.
Okay, well, I think you have the ability to share the screen so people can see you, doing the drawing. Why don't you go ahead and do that? And by the way, folks, I tell all the people that are coming through new employee orientation that if they go out to LinkedIn and they like us, they follow us on LinkedIn, and they let me know that I'm going to get them something, a mug, a hat, a shirt or something. And people take advantage of that. If anybody wants to send me a message that they took our employee satisfaction survey, I'm going to try to get you something. Now, I'm not always perfect at it, but you just have to be persistent and tell me, come on, Norm, I took the survey. But Jen, I'm going to let you take it over.
All right. And we will raffle today some Copa swag. So I'll do 3 winners, and for our 3 winners, we will send you via interoffice, or if you're nearby, I'll come and bring it to you myself. We will bring you some Copa swag. So as you can see, I've got about 160 people in this database. Might have seen your name if you're really sharp visioned. And right up here, this is the raffler. Just pick a winner. And our first winner is Colleen Roberts.
All right, Colleen.
All right. So Colleen Roberts, you'll be getting some Copa swag. Grace Beckwith is our second winner.
All right, Grace.
And last but not least, Tashonda Bellamy.
Oh, Tashonda, you know, this is way better than a radio station where you have to call in within 10 minutes. Jen is going to make sure that you get those things. So, you know, congratulations.
Thanks so much for letting me do that, Norm. That was fun.
I think it was fun too. And, you know, when Rita told me that you guys were going to be on today, I thought, you know, this is a good group. It's going to be a fun group. I wish that we could have your whole team on there because I have such a great time interacting with everybody in the People First department.
So now we just got to get it to 80% and we can do the rest of the raffle, which is going to include a couple of $100 gift cards, I'm told, as well as lots more Copa swag.
All right. Hey, if we get to 80%, one of the raffle items is I'll take somebody out to lunch with me and I'll let them talk for, you know, 45 minutes and I won't do all the talking. But hey, Rita, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Norm. That was a lot of fun. And I really appreciate you giving us the opportunity to continue to encourage our staff to, you know, have a voice and so that they know that they really matter to us. And so please go out and fill out the survey. It would help us greatly.
And Jen, you are one of my rock stars. I appreciate your patience. Everybody in our People First department, they have to be so patient, but I really appreciate everything that you do.
Well, thank you so much, Norm. It was great to see you and great to be here today.
Okay, everybody, that is our Copa Roundup. I really want to thank Rita and Jen for being on. Please, you know, pay attention to what they were telling you because this is a fantastic opportunity. There are many ways that you can get feedback. There's many ways that you can get your voice heard, but sometimes you're just more comfortable putting it in an anonymous form like that. But if you do go ahead and do it, your answers will still be anonymous, but let Jen know, Jen Jonas know that you did it and you will be eligible for future raffles. And let me know. And like I said, everybody that sends me an email that says that they did take the employee satisfaction survey, I'll try to get you something, something with the Copa logo on it, because frankly, I'm all about Copa. So until next time, everybody take care and we will see you soon.
Thank you, Norm. Thank you, everyone.